Greetings, fellow zombie survivors. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Project Zomboid Rescue, Episode 2, Tools of the Trade. Wait, was there a dead mouse and a dead rat in that trash can? Yes. I wonder if they were fighting. Some mousecapades. I think if I'm going to sleep here, I'm going to sleep in one of the bathrooms, because there's a door without a window, and I'll be able to hear, like, even when you're sleeping, you can hear ambient noises. So if they have to break through a door, you know, I'll wake up once they start bashing on that door. And it looks like by 2 votes, you guys say turn this into at least a temporary stash house of sorts. So make this somewhat of a temporary base of operations. So before I go to sleep, I also want to make sure that I'm alone in the building. Oh, there was a book here, just not a learning book. Actually, I think I hear zombies in the office adjacent. I already have a racer, right? Yeah. And there was one more zombie in there at least. Oh, there he is. More keys. I have like 7 copies of the same key to this building. Now there were some zombies hanging around the front entryway, but as long as I'm quiet, they shouldn't bother me. So it's a weird place to sleep, but day 1, clear. So the next priority is to search the building. For tools. Looks very foggy out. I'll have a quarter box of cereal. So all the fog outside makes me want to not go exploring outdoors, I think. Because last I checked, fog limits the player's visibility, but not the zombies. They don't really care about fog, like, at all, for better or for worse. So, fog is a huge penalizer for the player, but not for the zombies. Their vision is not affected by fog. Or really any weather condition, as far as I know. Hey! Rogadog, thank you for the resub. So I'll probably go over the same boxes again, just to recheck, make sure I didn't skip it, because that would be pretty tragic if I did. So what I really would like is a sledge, and there's not a lot of warehouses near me that are going to be easy to get to that have a chance for sledge. Alpine. Another Louis map. I don't think I saw that coming in. And that's the same Louis map as the annotated one that I had. Yeah, there is a mod for making zombies affected by, like, light and fog and the like. I don't use it. I like the challenge of zombies that have, you know, better senses. Makes storms a little extra dangerous. believe I already had a wrench. One of these days, I'm going to find like a sledgehammer nested in the corner like this, and it's going to be worth digging to. Do I have any idea when the next patch is releasing? Approximately when it's ready. Sorry to sass you, but no, I have no idea. Developers don't reach out to me for things like that. It'd be cool if they did. Call me. Knowing Zomboid's pace of development, it could be a while. I've all of a sudden decided to stop grabbing propane torches. So, this one was worth digging to. I managed to find an axe and a crowbar. Another crowbar and an axe. I didn't have a proper axe before. This is not bad. What about the hammer? I literally have one in my belt loop. So what about the hammer? Are you saying my current one is going to break tragically? At this point, of the typical loot drop of warehouses, pretty much the only thing I'm looking for would be sledge. I mean, hand axe is nice because it's lighter weight and fits in the belt loop. It's good for like a backup weapon. And then also maybe a car jack. But I don't think I'm going to find a car jack in here. It's the wrong kind of building to find car jacks. But that would be the other, another tool that I don't have that would be useful to me. Wood glue. Terra Kittens, thanks for gifting out a sub. I've just decided to cut through the crates. I think this is the one. I always have a hard time figuring out... Nope, that wasn't the crate. Which crate in this isometric view is the one that I need to break down? There we go. So I cut all the way through all of these. No. Yeah, there is a car garage nearby that would have car jacks if I wanted one. Right now, I'm completely all about trying to get a sledgehammer for safety. That's sort of my mode of operation for this game, is like safety first, then nice things later on. But until you're actually safe, you know, focus on safety, because everything else is just gravy. There it is. Wood glue. Well, if I get a wooden-handled weapon, I'll be able to repair it for days. No, not in this stack either. And then another decision I'm going to have to make is if I end up leaving this area, if it doesn't have what I'm looking for, what to bring with me, because I'm not going to be able to bring everything. It's too heavy. It's always the challenge, right? Come on, what box is this? This one? Nope. No, I'm gonna drop all the items everywhere. I can't figure out the box I'm supposed to be emptying out to break down. There we go. Hey, carpentry leveled up. That's at least something. And without even reading the carpentry book. Fast learning paying off. This game has a desire sensor? Yeah, sometimes it feels like that. Especially for me. You know, anyone that is familiar with the channel over a long period of time knows if I'm looking for something, God knows I'm not going to find it. If I'm not looking for it, I'm going to get a million of them. Whatever that thing might be. That's just the way it is for me. It's funny, because anytime I find something nice, the first thing I'll hear is like, streamer luck! It's like, but was it, man? Because I worked 100 hours to try to find this item. This doesn't feel like streamer luck to me. I'm gonna get rid of this whole stack. I can't figure out what I'm supposed to be breaking down in there. It's gonna be faster just to break down more stuff. There we go. Is there an... Oh, no, it's the top of this stack. Okay. There we go. Yeah, like last series with katanas, it was ridiculous. Just kept finding katanas over and over and over again. I don't know why. Just was. The katana for every day of the week. It was kind of nice. If I ever needed to slice up a horde, it was like, alright, yeah, I got the tools for that. Alright, I think at this point, it took me a while, but like everything that is nested, I now have searched by breaking things down. My character is like insanely bored and sad and agitated with every possible moodlet running down the top right side of the screen. And it ultimately wasn't worth it. I didn't find any needed tools. So I'm ridiculously tired and have nothing to show for it. Cool. Question is, should I attempt to go to another warehouse and make that an outpost? Otherwise, what I could do is I could offload my stuff here and make this my outpost and just like bring stuff back here. Either way works for me. But I'm severely depressed, so I'm gonna tend to that. That was self-inflicted. Just kept working until my guy was like, no more, stop. Can't keep breaking this crap down. It's like, oh yeah, you're right. You're right. So I think what I'll do is I'll carry around a box of nails and wood glue with me, in case I need it for whatever reason. I'm going to drop off the metalworking stuff for now. I don't think I'm going to need it anytime soon. I'll keep the honey out, or the coffee on me just in case. That's a pretty ruined wrench. Okay, I've shaved down everything I'm holding. I'm gonna go tend to my mood. Meaning, I had antidepressants, so I'll take the antidepressants. And then I'm gonna go read that book that I found over there. Maybe fill up the water bottles. Man, when you're like severely depressed, the action speed is so brutal. Everything you do is just like, I can't be bothered. Eeyore. I'll cheer you up, man. Alright, so we got a book. What else we got? I think there was like maybe crossword puzzle or something. No, maybe not. No, that might be it. Well, nothing like cheering you up by Ooh, good, a zombie. I'm like ridiculously tired and now I have to fight a zombie. Nothing like cheering you up like sleeping in a cold, dank bathroom of a warehouse. .303, sorry. I exaggerated a little bit. Maybe putting on a little makeup will cheer him up. Another issue is, like, he's probably hankering for a cigarette, and I just don't have one. I gotta wash my clothing. My clothing was pretty nasty. Wash myself. Read a book and go to sleep. No. At least I'm not severely depressed. Okay, we're gonna try to go to a different warehouse. Sounds safe. Sounds good to me. There is a large cluster of warehouses to the southwest. They're not particularly close, which would be an issue. Also sounds like there's zombies around me. That's an unnerving noise. I woke up with neck pain. You don't say. You don't say. I got to figure out exactly where I want to go here. So, taking a quick look at the map, there is a much smaller warehouse to my southeast, which will be pretty easy to get to. That one is kind of no-brainer because it's close. And if that doesn't have it, then I'll have to do some real figuring out at that point. So I'm going to go to the close pseudo freebie first. I'm also going to need more food soon, because I didn't start in a house. Because normally in the game normally in Project Zomboid you'll start in a house and have some starter food, and I started in a train yard, which was weird. But one thing I can do is, for better or for worse, mark that down. Cleared it. Pretty much search that top to bottom. Hey! Don't be bored anymore. You've made friends. And then murdered them. Oh, another map. North Central. Not bad, I needed that one. Hanging out on a stream without doing much, yeah, would be lurking. Depending how you define it. There's even a lurk command if you want it. Now, am I gonna get super lucky with like a car with like keys and gas? Probably not. Oh, cigarettes. That's nice. Annotated map. Don't bother, wasted my time looking here. Needs sledge, that's the gun store, gas station. So none of this information is actually useful to me. But it does reveal a new section of Louisville, which is kind of nice. And then this is Southwest Louisville, which I needed as well. So, cool. Cheerio. So now it's only the central parts that I need info on, which hilariously is exactly where I am. Maybe that makes a little bit of sense, though, because if you live and work around here, you wouldn't need maps to the area that you're most familiar with. Not that that kind of logic is programmed into PZ, I'm just saying. I'm in the Valley of Mystery. I like it. That is very poetic. Ooh, gas can. Swanky. And this truck has gas that I could siphon. Barely any gas, but like, it still has some. It's mine now. Yeah, this is the age of like MapQuest. I don't even know when MapQuest came out. Might be pre-MapQuest. Back when you go to a gas station for local maps. Or ask people that worked at gas stations, they would give you ridiculously unhelpful directions of like, oh, just go 14 miles down the road until you see a rooster, and then take a right at the rooster, and, you know, as soon as you hear the cows moo, you've arrived. It's like, oh, thanks. I really hope that rooster didn't have plans, because if he has moved, I'm screwed. MapQuest is 96, so this is pre-MapQuest. So yeah, this is the old 20 fold-out maps that go covering your entire dashboard. That if you don't fold up right, it never looks right twice. Oh, West Point map. That's new. Cool. The other thing is, as you might imagine, like, I didn't bother actually grabbing all the stuff from that warehouse. This warehouse is just so close that I figured it didn't make sense to pack all my stuff up and then come down to this warehouse. The plan was to go back, because this warehouse is a one-story, so I wouldn't want to live here anyway. I just wanted to say that out loud in case everyone was like, you forgot your stuff. Ah, there we go, a center map. I think that's Center East and March Ridge. So at this point, I have, like, maps to everywhere. I think. Except for 2 more sections of Louisville. Oh, no, that wasn't Center East. I was wrong. I don't have Riverside either. I'll take a magazine with me so I don't get depressed. And duct it. So this was the other little warehouse. Cross your fingers for me that I find something good in here. At least it was easy to get to. Yeah, there's obviously zombies in here. I can hear you. You're not gonna scare me. Well, actually, you still might scare me. Another thing I don't yet know is radio stations. I don't have any idea what the emergency broadcast channel is, and still don't, because this radio does not have the broadcast channel programmed in. Alright, so where's the zombies? In the closet. Oh, what? Refrigerator with no food. Come on. Come on out. Oh, she got staked. I'm violating my own rules of... Oh, bandage, perfect. Of not clearing the big rooms before going to the small rooms. Buffy was here, exactly. And a key, nice. Alright. Emma, I'm gonna get lucky. Sledgehammer. Nice. Like, the first crate I honestly checked. I hadn't even really, like, looked at the other ones. I just started scrolling, found a sledge. Okay, cool. Well, at least I'm not going to be doomed forever not to have a sledge. Like, sometimes it happens. So, that's good. Alright, so at this point, what I want to do is I want to grab everything from this warehouse that I think will be remotely useful. Should I post up in the larger warehouse as a home? If not, I'm happy to take feedback about where you'd want me to be posted up, but figured I'd ask that question next. Now that I have a sledgehammer and I can make that place secure. 'Tis up to you, though. Leave that up for 5 minutes while I search this place. It's a lot of metalworking stuff so far. Planks, nails. I'll take some nails. I might want nails. Another axe. Having 2 is always good. If you ever have to cut down trees or get through doors. Different weapons have different... they do different damages to doors. Axes are really good at taking down doors. The wrench I had originally sucked because it was near broken, so I'll take the better one. Pickaxe is a really strong axe. Why not? Also, I should probably start taking rope if I ever want to do a lot of woodworking. Rope is always nice to have. It helps you move bulk timber around more easily. I'll even take another pickaxe. Alright, I am wildly encumbered now, so hope I don't hit too much traffic on the way home. May my commute be easy. How's the wolf extraction mod work? I actually, at the start of the stream, I explained that I didn't want to explain it, and that you're welcome to look at the workshop instead, because explaining how it exactly worked would be a bit of spoiling, which I wanted to avoid doing. But if you really want to know from the horse's mouth, or my mouth in that case, you can always hop on Discord and I can explain it to you post-stream. But the Steam Workshop page, it spells it out pretty well. Of, like, what's entailed, and what you do, etc., etc. Does a pretty good job. No! No problem asking. Ask away. If you weren't here, how would you know? Ooh, a plunger. Nice. Nothing like having a plunger. This is sketchy. Let me explain. Why is there a plunger in a room with no toilet? What are people doing to the sink that you would need to plunge it to the point where you need to supply a plunger for a hand washing station? Food, you guess? Yeah, but there was no microwave, there was no refrigerator. There's none of that stuff there. It scares me. It scares me a lot. I mean, if it was like a poop knife, I would get it a little bit, but plunger? That's just weird. Alright, looks like if I called this poll a little early, you guys want me to post up here, and I am down to do that. So, current priority is make the warehouse a base. I like it. It's a good goal. So first order of business is to put in sheet ropes so that I can get in and out of this area freely. And I'm going to want sheet ropes probably inside and like maybe even sheet ropes outside too. I'm just putting the buckets on the roof to collect water. Also, sounds like there's a zombie trying to break in already. So, I'm a hustle. Because I don't want my door broken. Yeah, if you're the welcoming committee, I don't like it. There's like 7 of them or something. Let's close the door so we can take them only a few at a time. You're ruining the real estate value. Jerks. Such inconsiderate neighbors. Unflippin' believable. Yet another key to the same facility? They're the HOA? Yeah. Is there more out here? There's one, but they're not particularly close. Alright, so let's put in some sheet rope so I can get rid of the stairwell. So for that, just craft a whole bunch of sheet ropes from their clothing. You know what these guys were? Is they were the clothing delivery people. They just delivered me a whole bunch of sheet ropes. So kind of them. And knowing me and how absolutely terrible I am at selecting the safe sheet rope to use, lining the entire railing system full of sheet ropes is probably a good idea. So that I don't. It's only one story, but so that I don't like break myself. Because I've been known to do that. In order to put these sheet ropes out, open up a box of nails. I don't know how we're nailing sheet ropes to what is pretty clearly a steel railing, but luckily, Ray's here. That's my name, right? Yeah, Ray's can figure it out. Given enough force. It's going to be pretty easy not to fall now. The other thing I probably want to do before I really button up is to move these metal shelving up so that I have more storage up top. That way, because, you know, moving the metal shelves when there's no stairs is a little bit more annoying to do. Because you climb really slowly. There is also possibly enough dead bodies indoors to make me sick. So I'll probably have to do some corpse removal. Or, faster, would be to bring one of those 30-kilo dumpsters into this office building and just dump their corpses and delete them. You know, like you do. Corpse deletion. Countdown timer for first fracture, maybe? Oh, I'm not going to need a fracture from a one-story drop. But if I was jumping off the roof, that'd be a different matter. Corpse fire? No, I hate corpse fires. They can only ever go wrong. I believe in Update 42, they're reworking the fire system, so that might change. Where, like, setting things on fire doesn't mean you're basically immediately dead, unless you know what you're doing. Because in the game, in its current state, there's no, like, stop, drop, and roll. If you set a fire, it just, like, spreads unchecked and burns everything to the ground, and everything in its path dies. I mean, it's really untenable. But I think that the game is getting a little bit of an update where it will be more manageable. Jumping into the river? No, that doesn't work either. Okay, let's move the shelves up and then delete the corpses. Rope sheet on the window? That would be wise. I still have 2 rope sheets up there that I could use. Rope sheet, whatever. I have 2 ropes that I can use up here. Four of them. Oh. There we go. The other thing I'm probably going to want is a sheet covering that window too. So that if I turn the lights on here, I don't get seen through the window by zombies that are outside on ground floor. And then have them be attracted to me, coming over to bash my walls or whatever. I don't want that. No thanks. The one thing I didn't do is tend to my food needs, and those are going to become more critical soon. Because I'm getting hungrier, and I really don't have anything to eat. I have coffee. That's not going to help too much. It's wonderful stuff, but it's not going to sustain me in the way I require. Round bin will go in the corner for now. Man, there we go. It's fighting me. Like, didn't want to be rotated. Get rotated like a shark, yo! Is there a chopper event? There is! This is Apocalypse difficulty. Nothing is different about it. Now, there was tons and tons and tons of other metal shelves in the warehouse next door, if I need more at any point. I'm probably pretty set with 4 of these big bad boys for now. It's getting a little late. Not too late, but let's finish off the security. Destroy. Alright. Zombies aren't getting up. And I could always put a catwalk here to get out to the other window or something like that with wood. Okay. For now, I could probably put the sledge away. Maybe a little rope in the window, like you suggested. And then figure out how I'm going to handle food shortages, I think. Be funny if the upper floor just fell. Yeah, luckily there's, like, no physics in the game. At all. You can have, like, floating houses if you want. So, oh, that's a horde. In getting here, we did pass the chicken place. So we could go back to the chicken place for some chicken. I'm a little worried about my tiredness, though. I'm getting rather tired. Meaning that my fight effectiveness is pretty low. But I'm going to do it anyway. Grab some grub. The thing I wanted to poll on you guys tomorrow is, what should I do tomorrow? Explore, organize gear, clear out the area around the warehouse of zombies, or other viewer suggestions where you guys would propose something. Can zombies use ladders on the outer walls? No. In fact, I can't even use the ladders on the outer walls. They're like purely cosmetic. They're not actual ladders. It's just a design. Weird, I know. It wouldn't be a bad idea to grab the coffee maker and the microwave and bring them upstairs at some point. But I'm far more concerned about my immediate need of food, as I am very hungry, than anything else. Alright. I hear you. think there's one... Oh! I did not see you at all, dude. Glad I sprinted at the last quarter second. He almost nabbed me. He was like leaning up against the wall of the building and lunged at me right as I came around. Nasty. I don't think anyone else is coming in on me. Let's try to do the Windows thing again. Is getting a bed too? No. It could be any of them, depending on like where I explore, I suppose. But at my current level of carpentry, getting a bed is going to be really difficult no matter what. Because at my level of carpentry, I'm going to break pretty much everything I touch. It's pretty unreasonable, if you ask me, but that's just the way it is. Thank you for tuning in to Project Zomboid Rescue, which originally streamed live on Twitch September 7th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com and the description of this video have a link to Discord. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I'll catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow zombie slayers.